I think I've come to the point where I've kind of accepted that I'm going to be the cool uncle when I grow up. I I don't I don't really talk to girls. Um Not that I can't. If I'm in person with a group of people, I can get I can get verbal work done. If it's just me and another person, I can get work done. It's just being in those situations, being in social spaces that's really hard for me. You know, it's like once I'm there, if I was forced, like thrown there, if I was like blindfolded, had a bag over my head, and I was thrown in a situation, I could make it work. I could be sociable. I can get conversation done and not have it feel like a chore either. I can be normal. But the process of getting to that point is what's tricky. And because of that, I've kind of I don't want to say I fully accepted it, but for at least for the time being, for the foremost future, I'm going to see myself as the cool uncle, the guy who doesn't. He's your uncle who doesn't get the girls, but he doesn't get girls, but he does shit. You know, he goes to exotic places and he owns really cool things. Like since he doesn't have his money, he doesn't have to spend money on a family of his own. He can spend money on like katanas or I don't know, whatever cool other thing I think of at the time. Maybe Legos. Legos would be cool. I've just, I've, I've had two, I want to say three recently. I've had three women reach out to me, um, try to talk to me, and again, you're probably not gonna believe that. You're probably not gonna sit there and think that's real, but I'll like, I'll flash like one DM on Instagram really fast, like boom. Just you'll have to just believe me that that's a woman and a woman of fair attractiveness as well. These are not. I don't. I don't reciprocate with ugly women. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking. That's a joke. That's a joke. But my point is like I. It's not like I'm an incel. You know. It's not like I'm undesirable or I'm so socially inept that even if I was desirable, I couldn't make it work in person. You know. I don't know what I am. I'm just I talk to these women and it's great, but I can't like lead it into anything. You know what I mean? Or at least I don't see myself in the future having led them into something. You know what I mean? I don't see myself in the future having a wife and kids, you know? I see myself in the future maybe having some cats, a dog, like an animal sanctuary type shit, you know? But none of that, none of what my possible futures look like involve me having a wife and kids, you know. Um, and I don't know, I don't know how that makes me feel because I've been talking to my friend a lot. He's very adamant that I talk to girls and I get out there and I try to date and this and that and that and that. But to me, I just don't really see a purpose. I don't like one. I don't really have time. I don't have time to be a boyfriend. I don't have time for dates. No time to cuddle or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like I physically don't have enough time in my schedule. But I also like I don't see the benefit to exchanging my time and money in order to receive love. You know what I mean? I don't know. That might be just me my autism talking, but I don't know. I'm currently in a spot where I'm being chased. And that was ultimately the end goal. I talk to my friend a lot because he's like, "Oh, dude, you got to get out there. You got to push yourself out." And I'm like, "Dude, no. The goal is to be chased, not to chase, you know? You don't want to look like you're constantly chasing women, you know? You want to be chased. You want to be desirable. You want to be the person that they want instead of the person that they get, if that makes sense. So like I still feel pretty good about myself, you know. And again, these are very attractive women who are DMing me, you know. So it's not like the worst thing in the world, you know. I feel bad because I can't like imagine myself for the future with them. And it's like, well, that's okay. It's not the end of the world, but I don't want to let these people down. I also don't want to always be forever alone. Um, epic troll face, whatever, forever alone face that is. You know, I found, I think right now I'm just in this weird middle ground between time where I view myself as someone who's going to be successful first, and then once I've reached like financial security and financial success, I would finally then branch out into I don't know, dating or something. I don't know. But it is also just kind of lame not having a girlfriend. But I don't really care. It doesn't really. I have too much shit to worry about in the first place. I don't need to come home from work and then deal with someone else's problems that I just don't want to deal with at all. That sounds like torture. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is that I don't even know. Did I even have a message with this one? I don't even think I had a message with this one. I I really hope that in the future things change for me in how I feel about my future, family wise. But as of right now, I don't see myself being in a relationship. Um, and it sucks because this is the one time where okay, I'm gonna keep it real, and you're not gonna believe me, but I've had women chasing me for a while. My not my first girlfriend. My second girlfriend wanted me first. My third girlfriend wanted me first. I dated a girl who wanted me first. Like I just went on a date with her. I didn't like actually boyfriend girlfriend. We just went on a date. Um, Same thing happened with another date, and now I have three women DMing me on Instagram. Like this is not. It's nothing new here that women want this. No, I don't know. Something changed because I used to feel really good about myself when or feel like I'd reciprocate when these would happen, but right now I don't feel it. I don't feel the I don't feel it. Which is very odd because I should feel it, right? I should like this is nothing new. Same stimuli of women wanting me first. I should feel the same results, but I don't, and that's weird to me. But what I'm figuring is that I'm probably for the best should just stay alone, stay single, stay myself for as long as I can until I get to a point where my bank account doesn't bother me, and then I reach out. But that's that's just a theory, not game theory. What I'm trying to say here, if you aren't feeling it, if you feel like you just need to be you for a minute and just be single and figure yourself out, either figure out who you are, figure out what you want to do with your life, figure out how to count up the bands, do it. There's no pressure. There's no pressure on you to get into a relationship at any time, any moment in time, because who gives a fuck? There's no time limit on anything in this world. These these girls are bad as fuck. I'll tell you what, they're bad as shit. Thank you.